Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't leave today's video with an extra boost in motivation, then I really don't know how else to motivate you. We're going to be dissecting an incredible Shopify brand that's doing over 500K per day, not per month, not per year, per day. So by the time this video is over, this website will have already made thousands of dollars in sales. If that's not enough motivation to get your business up and running ASAP, then again, I really don't know what is. And yes, for those of you that are daily watchers, I accidentally shaved. I look weird. It's not normal, but it's all right. We're going to keep going with this as if nothing happened. So the store that I'm talking about is called Tecovas, and I've actually done a video on them before. I don't know at this point. We do so many videos. We have so much e-com knowledge that it's really hard to remember which ones we've covered and which ones we haven't. But in the last video, we didn't truly uncover the numbers behind them. And since then, they've grown significantly. I'm talking like 10x. Now, what's cool about this brand is that even though it is a huge store in terms of the products available, they have a wide range of products. It's all within this sort of cowboy boot niche, which is something very interesting. I've been talking a lot about niches lately and different groups of people that you can go after whenever you're creating your business, and how smart that is really. People who are into this sort of country cowboy vibe, that was a ripe segment of people for disruption in direct-to-consumer brands. And that's what this brand just did perfectly. So this has been a daydream to become the definitive direct-to-consumer Western brand built on quality products and incredible service. So that's what I was just saying. They took this Western vibe, this Western community, and just really created the best brand that I've ever seen on it, which is so smart because when you think about Western aesthetics and Western style, let's say, you can't even think of any single specific brand, but now you can, and that's what these guys have done. So basically, they're doing everything that you can imagine to harbor an incredible community. They're doing interviews, they're doing blogs, they're posting on social media, doing collaborations, taking calls. They're literally taking calls. Like, they have a phone number that you can call to actually talk to them, which is super smart. They're doing retail locations now. They are just really taking it to the next level, right? And I took a look at the actual numbers behind this store. I've been tracking it for a few days now, and I'm just baffled at the amount of sales that they can make. Because here's the thing, guys, like, we all think of brands like Gymshark, Fashion Nova, Kylie Cosmetics, but it's incredible to see these newer brands, even though this brand is not super new, just completely crushing it. Now, what's really incredible about this brand, and by the way, I'm using Shop Hunter in order to track these stores. I'll leave a link in the description for it. It's a really interesting intelligence tool. Some of these products are very expensive. That's kind of the thing. That's one of the key differentiators between this brand and, let's say, some other fashion brand, is that their products are actually quite expensive. In fact, they even have products up to $2,000. So for example, this crocodile leather one is $2,000. It's not cheap. So this is how they're able to do 500K a month, or rather 500K a day, is by just having a really incredibly high average order value while also creating a really unique value proposition, a really unique product, really high quality product, and treating each customer like a community member. And these are things that you can do even at a small scale. That's why I'm highlighting them so much, because this is how we approach our businesses, our projects, our agency, our community at a Chemi Lab. Everything that we do as well encompasses these same ideals, and it's incredible to see just how far you can take that. I believe that this brand has taken investors and stuff, so I'm not showing you this to say that it's so easy to build an e-com brand these days and like you're gonna be able to make 500K a day next month, right? It's just to show you a glimpse at greatness in the e-commerce space. And personally, I absolutely love doing that. Like, I love looking at how these brands are growing. And you know what's funny? They're actually doing Twitter ads. I saw a Twitter ad for this brand, and that's what sparked the curiosity again. They're doing a lot of stuff on Twitter. I think their main social media is Instagram, though. As you see, they are actually getting a ton of engagement on here, which is very uncommon for most e-com brands. And even though it's just very like authentic content, it's not very highly produced. So this is another thing to note. This type of style of images actually really appeals to the common person out there. People want authenticity. And that's what's so funny about what's going on right now with AI, is that I believe that with AI and its rise, it's becoming so much easier to make things absolutely perfect and highly produced. But because of that, it's contrasting things that are raw and authentic in a different light, and people are starting to become more attracted to this raw authenticity. Not too surprisingly, one of the main ways that this brand is continuously growing this fast and also getting all these sales, obviously we covered how they do it through a community, retail locations, just a ton of brand awareness, but also through meta ads. Meta ads are still the most overpowered ad platform out there, in my opinion. This is our bread and butter at Akemi, the agency. With some of our 8-figure clients, we primarily focus on Meta and Google. But Meta is the main driving factor of revenue, and even for our internal brands as well. This is why I love the internet, right? Because yes, that's an amazing way to amplify your business, but you can also do a lot of things organically, like what I do here on YouTube, right? I'm making videos here for free that I absolutely love making. I have a ton of fun doing it, and they grow my business while I sleep. It's pretty incredible. And you can do the same thing for a brand. I've seen other brands doing this, such as Mini Katana. We reviewed them in the past. I'm trying to get the founder on an interview for the channel here, but their sole focus is actually their YouTube channel, which not a lot of brands are doing, right? But if you can pair that, like focusing on, let's say, a YouTube channel for your brand, but also run Facebook ads on the sides, or rather meta ads, that's when you get a extremely powerful combination. Now, as you see, they have a ton of different ads. I mean, they're just testing so many things, and that's really the key to meta ads, and that's why people hire us to do it, right? Because it's actually pretty difficult to do at scale, and it requires a lot of time and preparation and a lot of testing. But once you do get a good feel for it, it's one of the most powerful tools that you can have for growing a business. Now, with that said, I do want to announce something real quick. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time in the Akemi Lab Mastermind Discord, we're going to be doing a mastermind call with all the members. If you don't know what the Akemi Lab Mastermind is, I have it pulled up here on the right. It's basically what it says right here. You can learn directly from fast-growing brands and hot trends. So as you see, we do a ton of research and we get a ton of intelligence daily that we're providing for our mastermind. But also, it's kind of a group mentorship environment where you get direct access to me and my team and other incredible entrepreneurs. So the goal for this mastermind really is to just remove the gurus. I'm not a guru, okay? I want us to start relying on the data in order to make decisions, as opposed to every guru's opinion, because every guru has a different opinion, and it's impossible to actually get an accurate answer if you're listening to 20 different people, right? It's something I tweeted lately, which is consider everything but take nothing as gospel. And that's kind of what the premise of the Akemi Lab is entirely. But the Akemi Lab Mastermind is just basically a closed community that you can join. You also get our Shopify brand starter kit for free when you buy it. So it's a pretty cool product. It's a little bit more high end. Definitely not something you need if you're just getting started, but it's something you can consider. And we do have packages now that include coaching calls with me and my team. It's kind of the mentorship that a lot of people have been asking me for a long time, but we're making it affordable. I know a lot of people charge 3, 5, even 10K for mentorship calls and stuff like that. But we're trying to make it affordable. We want to help as many people out as possible and really build those connections. So if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description. But yeah, hopefully you get inspired by this brand. Hopefully maybe it gave you some business ideas that you can launch or some little things that you can apply into your business. But that's about it. See you in the next video. Peace.